Want to run the SB challenge. Kermit, where you at? Shit, let me get my rematch. Oh, look, I got the niggas is out. Look at them. They like, oh yeah, SB's on. Niggas is coming out the woodworks. ThunderLozzy. C-Rock probably told him.
Good evening, I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the Mexico City.
C-Rock probably told him.
Our main event. 10 rounds of middleweight action, and the anticipation for this bout has grown as the week has gone on. A lot of talk behind these two. Now it's time to walk the walk.
Okay, guys, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's touch blood.
Look at my boy Al Walchino getting on.
They're underway, scheduled for 10 rounds tonight between these two.
This should be a good fight. Me and this dude, we always had good fights.
Halfway through this round. Nice block by Lawrence. Very nice work from both men. They each got a shot in. Last 10 seconds of this first round.
Good round, good round.
Round comes to an end, and it just boggles the mind time and time. We sit here ringside and we watch guys who waste time. They're out there just going through the motions, not firing off punches.
Hey, if you don't move your hands, you don't throw punches, it's hard to win rounds.
That's it. Hey, relax for me. Just like that, all right? Another round, just like that. He doesn't like those body shots. Believe me, he doesn't like that, kid. Keep working the body. Take some of that.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Thunder's got to deal with a cut cheek. Lawrence is doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away. The greatest landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Halfway through round number 2. Good way to protect the midsection. Good block there by the greatest. Final 10 seconds.
Got him.
He goes down. Oh, he may be close here. Can he survive the round?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
And he catches a lucky break. Saved by the bell here at the end of the round, Teddy.
Yeah, right away you're thinking, you know, where do I spend my time right now? You want to tell him things that can help him, but he is really groggy right now, so you got to get him clear-minded first.
This is yours. You hear me? Escuches. This is your fight. Keep it up. Keep scoring points.
Lawrence has got a good relationship with his corner, but now it needs to pay off. He was down in that last round. They need to get to work.
Unload! Unload! More punches!
Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Lawrence. That counterpunch was very effective. He scored well. Nice work by Lawrence. Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed. And now he's targeting upstairs. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Thunder.
Pace yourself!
Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head.
Lawrence is just not showing me enough offense right now. I mean, I understand he did get hurt earlier,
Yeah, he did.
but he still has to put something.
Yeah, he does. It's kind of like that kid who gets his hand caught in a cookie jar. You know, you're not going to give up eating cookies. You still have a sweet tooth. You want to still go back and get that snack. You better find another way. He needs to find another way.
Solid left hand to the head. 10 seconds to go in this third round. Wow, look at that. Trading shots.
Let's go.
And this round comes to an end.
Don't stop. We gotta keep working. You can get ahead, but you have to keep working. Tienes que trabajar. You have to start throwing in volume in there. Throw in volume.
Let's go. The fight is too close. You hear me? It's too fucking close. We don't want this to go to the judges' scorecards, right?
Don't fight his fight. Jab and move. Jab and move.
Start of round number 4, a chance to look at Teddy's scorecard. The greatest is trailing by a round, but in all honesty, Teddy, he's very much in this fight, having scored a knockdown.
Having scored a knockdown on the cards, but also mentally knowing he can hurt his opponent.
Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counter-puncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
scores well to the head with the right hand. Halfway through round number 4. Not able to land the headshot. Hits him in the mug with the right.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
His nose is cut, and you can see that it's worsening as this round goes on. Nice block by Lawrence. 4th round now with its last 10 seconds. And that's the end of round 4.
This is a wipeout.
Lawrence's defense is going to need to shine when he gets back out there. I mean, just look at the close-up of that cut we're seeing.
Yeah, he's got to use his legs. You're right, Joe. He's got to get out there and buy some time for those medicines to work.
Back to live action now in what has been a closely contested fight. One of those fights that somebody is still waiting to break through and be a difference maker in. Well timed by the greatest. Took a step back, landed the counter.
Exactly what he wanted to do.
What impact from that uppercut by Lawrence.
Good shit. Good shit.
Really got a way about him when it comes to his footwork, his movement. It's serving him very well defensively.
Yes, it is. He's controlling range. He's controlling distance. He's keeping his opponent where he wants him.
Comes with the straight right hand. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head.
That's what I like to see.
Very well done by both men to fire off those right hands. Coming to the end of round number 5, last 10 seconds.
Good shit.
The greatest gotta find a way to land more of these punches. It's okay to throw punches, but not if they're just drifting off to space.
Absolutely, and space is it. He's in space. He's too far away. He has to get the right range.
Just keep working, and this is your fight. Don't get lazy out there.
So as the bell sounds, we put to bed the first half of this fight, and we are underway with a new round. Eddie, when you've been in the corner in your career and you have a charge who is not making a lot of contact, what do you tell him?
The first thing I tell him, Joe, is shorten up your punches a little bit. The other thing I tell him is he's making you miss, so you know what? Feint him a little bit. Get a false move out of him. Get a premature move. And when he moves, then time him. Now you're going to catch him.
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Right to the head with that right. Reaching the halfway point of round number 6. Good effective work with that straight right hand. The greatest well off the mark that time. Tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. And the round comes to an
This
end.
motherfucker's hard to hit.
Lawrence is in dominating form here tonight. He's doing everything he wanted
Motherfucker's
to do.
hard
And
to
he's ahead on our
hit.
scorecards ringside.
But don't forget, he's in the other guy's hometown. So don't let up too soon. Don't start partying too soon. You know, still keep doing the things you were doing to get you to this place.
Move in, but you have to let those hands go. It's almost done. You had him that round. You're in control. Next round, let's keep easy.
Man, I gotta win. I think all these next rounds.
That action has only favored one man, completely one-sided. Hard to see the scorecards coming into play here with how dominating he's been. Oh, good defense there. That was a fine block by Lawrence. Thunder's making this like artwork here. I mean, his defense is just a masterpiece.
Well, that's the way it's supposed to be, actually. You know, the sweet science. It's not supposed to be about going in there and eating punches. It's supposed to be about going in there avoiding punches. You know, finding a way to hit your opponent without him hitting you. He understands that.
Flush right hand to the head. The greatest is defense penetrated by a well-targeted uppercut. Fires right back at him. At the halfway point of round 7. The right hand by Lawrence. And now he's targeting upstairs. Thunder showing us a great display of one of the best elements of defense, Teddy, and that is your ability to make your man by moving your head.
And now what his opponent has to do is he has to understand, hopefully he's been taught this.
This motherfucker's hard to hit. God damn.
Stationary right in front of you. Right now his opponent should not be going to that head. He should be going downstairs.
Seven rounds complete. Teddy's scorecard has it one-sided. Lawrence's score a knockdown.
No, but it kind of makes you think a little bit about another sport. You know, the great basketball player Michael Jordan used to always say, let the game come to you. Don't force yourself on the game. That's exactly what he's doing. He's allowing the fight to be what it should be, to come to him. He's not trying to force something that he should.
Over your head, kid!
Crashes home a headshot after blocking his opponent. And out of nowhere, things can turn like that, Teddy. Everything was looking good. Now it's looking bad for him.
Well, that's exactly why, because nothing was coming at him. His opponent wasn't throwing back. He got a little lax, and he paid a price.
Solid straight right hand. Listen, he's being highly competitive, even though you would have to think, if you're judging this fight at all, that he's way behind. Does that give him hope that still there's a chance that he can score the knockout and get this win?
Yeah, motherfucker got away.
Still there. He hasn't given up on himself. And as long as you haven't given up on yourself, you always have a chance where one punch can separate that guy from his consciousness.
Remaining in this round. And that's the end of round 8. Lawrence's cut man is going to earn his pay for sure. That is a bad gash.
And I wondered what he's using in there. You know, you can only use certain things, Avatine, adrenaline, and thrombin. I'm wondering if he's using legal things right now, because that's the kind of cut that tempts you to use crazy glue.
You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Nice block by the greatest. Little head hunting never hurt. Does it with the hook. Lawrence's left working well that time. A stabbing right hand by the greatest.
You gotta protect yourself.
And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Lawrence is in a good rhythm defensively here. Teddy, what is that, a credit to his ability to anticipate?
You know, also it's strategic. Let's give the trainers credit. Of course, let's give his background of the amateurs credit, but he learned how to get away from punches. This is technique that was taught to him.
Firing off the uppercuts. Great exchange. Thought he had his target, but way off to the side with the uppercut. The greatest cheek is cut, and you can see it's opening up now. Boy, that could be a factor later on. He missed by a mile. That wasn't even close by Lawrence. Last 10 seconds of the 9th round. Thunder's hit by a counter.
Let's go.
Well, that's the best noise he could ever hear. The bell to end that round. He was getting battered there. Lawrence is lucky the bell rang when it did.
But it's little consolation to him, because guess what? There's still plenty of bells, and they're not the church bells ringing in his head.
Not getting it done with that straight right hand. The greatest, his work rate is very high. I looked at the punch stats, and you can see that he's a busy guy. I don't think he's an effective guy, though. A lot of these aren't landing.
Well, you have a reason to think that, Joe. Guess what? I agree. They're not landing.
Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Thunder. And now he's targeting upstairs. Good scoring shot. It was a straight right. Halfway through this 10th and final round.
You're not focusing.
Good right hand. Just a minute to go in this bout. Not getting the greatest is ruined with that
Good shit.
How about that? He goes from being the
It was either gonna be me or him. Well, I knew a stun was coming. It was either gonna be me or him.
He's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid his opponent like the Black Plague.
Blocks that punch. Thunder's showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch.
Hey, you gotta see that coming. Now let's go.
Good shit. Good shit.
One-sided fight. At least that's the way we saw it.
Yeah, I mean, if you saw it any other way, you'd have to put a warning out the next time these judges judge a fight. Kind of like
Tough fight, tough fight.
This could be hazardous to your health. I mean, these guys could be hazardous to your career if they scored any other way.
Here's the official decision.